so much fun whenever that just stuff works out. It's hard because it's funny. I don't think about it as difficult because like I can skate better than I can walk. So like it's I don't think you're like you can slippery out there. It's only good.
Assistiu a sua primeira luta contra o Ankalaev? O que você achou dessa luta? O que você pretende? O que você poderia mudar se puder falar, né?
Pô, eu assisti algumas vezes, né? Pô, não assisti tantas vezes que nem as outras, é claro. Acho que foi o suficiente, né? Pra ver ali onde teve as falhas, né? É óbvio que teve algumas falhas ali. A gente tá fazendo treinos ali com a galera, pô, pessoal, boa trocação. Eu trouxe algumas pessoas de fora, não postei muito vídeo dessa vez. Às vezes as pessoas falam lá, pô, tá mostrando muito, tá? Pô, mostrei, ok, 5%. Se tá impressionando isso aí, porra, legal. Legal, 5% tá perfeito.
Falando que não vai ter muito vídeo.
Уважаемые дамы и господа, в этой схватке удушающим чемпионом победу одержал
Будто бы, знаешь, уже практически объявляют ваш бой, но по сути, да, нет ни контракта.
Ну, я сказал приблизительно, что я в Катаре буду драться, потому что UFC сказал. Хукер начал говорить, что он хочет со мной подраться, и потом какое-то издание выпустило инсайдерскую информацию, что я с ним дерусь. Они меня спросили, мы пытаемся сделать ваш бой с Хукером, но пока ничего официального нет. Я сказал, я готов, просто скажите когда. Если бы у меня, конечно, был бы выбор там, выбрать из 3 соперников, там, я бы его точно не выбирал. Лучше с Гейджи подраться, чем с ним.
Гейджи, Пимблет, я так понимаю, да, вот что-то.
Гейджи, Пимблет, да, вот с ними было бы даже интереснее, чем с Хукером.
You got your key, coach? No, coach. He does? What'd you do?
John Jones has stated publicly he wants to fight at the White House. Even last week, he was at the Grammys or some shit like that, and he was on the red carpet speaking about how he's back testing and he's ready to fight at the White House. But Dana seems more stern in not letting him today than I have ever seen him in regards to John Jones. I remember when he canceled that fight against Chael, Dana said he'll never headline again. This time he seems like he is not going to back down and allow for him to be on his White House card. And if I'm being completely honest, I don't know that I agree. I think I would let him fight. I think if he wants to fight, I would let him fight, because for as much as mixed martial arts is a global sport, and it's a sport that everybody loves, and we support people from all around the world, at the end of the day, when we're fighting at the White House, you want American people that can win at the end of the night. Imagine if we're on the White House lawn and the Americans aren't winning fights. And that could happen, because when the opening line for McGregor versus Chandler comes out, Chandler's going to be a pretty substantial underdog, as he should be. Even though Conor hasn't fought in forever, he will still be the favorite to beat Michael Chandler. I believe that you got to let him fight, man. I think that you put some things in his contract that makes it very costly to not follow through.
In UFC, there'll be a fight at the White House. They're making up the cards now. Does Conor McGregor want to be a part of that?
I'm on it.
You're on it?
I'm on it. Well,
Who are you
I
fighting?
am. This is me. Michael Chandler. Michael Chandler and myself have done the show, The Ultimate Fighter. We've had a good back and forth. He's a good, tough guy.
So McGregor, you got big names coming back?
Yeah, we'll build the greatest card of all time for the White House fight, and Conor and I have been talking consistently. He wants this fight bad, and you know, when you get to a level that Conor's at, you got to find things in life that motivate you, and the White House card has definitely motivated Conor McGregor.
Do you expect that this will be like a light show, kind of something like we've never seen before at UFC? I mean, I've been to UFC fights; they're unbelievable, but Trump is promising something very different for the way this will look.
Yeah, one thing is for sure, expect the unexpected. When you got Dana White and Donald Trump, you got their brains behind it, their promotional brains behind it. Man, expect the unexpected. Nothing is impossible for these gentlemen. It's going to be a one-of-one type of show. Obviously, as we heard Conor earlier, that is the fight to make. Conor and I, we have some history. We did The Ultimate Fighter 12 weeks on ESPN. I'm the opponent that he wants. He's the opponent that I want, and it seems like that's a heck of a main event for the UFC White House.
How many times have you had your nose broken, Michael? Have you lost track?
You know, I've lost track. I think I lost track of the stitches as well, you know, but that's what we do. The scars and the crooked noses, they remind people of what you've done, what you've accomplished, and that you're a man or a woman that's battle tested, and a man or a woman to be followed. And we've gone through a lot as fighters. We go through a lot. And just to see as the sport grows, that we're talking about a fight at the White House, it's absolutely spectacular. What Dana White has done with the UFC over the last 32, 33 years is absolutely amazing. I'm very blessed to be a part of it, and it keeps getting bigger and bigger.
Do you expect this to be your biggest fight? I mean, you've had some legendary fights, but do you think this will be unlike anything else because of the atmosphere, the president, or the occasion?
I do. You know, this has all of the ingredients needed for the biggest fight in UFC history. You've got Conor McGregor and myself, two huge stars in the UFC. We've got history. There was a build-up to this fight, and now you're talking about 250 years of this great nation of ours, America's birthday, the celebration near July 4th at the White House. Like we said, this will never, ever be done before. Never did we ever think this would even be possible, and here we are talking about it. Every time I talk to somebody about it, whether they have heard about it, they are absolutely ecstatic about it, or they haven't heard about it and they think I'm lying to them, Laura. It's absolutely nuts. And you look at the renderings. Have you seen the renderings? It's absolutely amazing.
So we want to reveal these schematics, these pictures for UFC with the octagon in the middle. How many seats there? What is the plan?
Well, we're still playing with that. It's going to be under 5,000 people. You know, it depends on how much the lawn can hold. You know, as far as weight, the octagon itself weighs 15,000 pounds. So we don't know. We're still working it out. And my vision for this thing is we have this big arch, as you can see, with the lighting grid, because what I want is the White House on the back. And then when the fight goes around to the other side, you'll see the Washington Monument.
Yeah, we'll keep scrolling through. There's another shot from the side, and you can kind of see the grand scope of this. The next one, there you see the fighters kind of walking in, and there's the backwards look. I mean, it's a massive operation right there.
Yeah, it really is.
In addition to that, on the South Lawn, there's also a viewing party on the Ellipse. I think we have a shot of that with all the screens, and that's a lot more people in that area.
Yeah, we can fit 85,000 people over there. We're going to have a stage where music, you know, we'll have bands playing all day, and then people will be able to bring blankets and lay around and watch the fights. We'll have screens up everywhere for everybody. We're literally going to take over Washington, D.C. that week. We're going to do the weigh-ins there. We're going to have fan events
at the Lincoln Memorial.
And we'll have fan events all week. We're going to do our expo there, and just a total Washington, D.C. takeover.
need to understand that Eddie is more famous than you.
He really?
Yeah, he have a documentary in Netflix. 6 episodes.
6 whole episodes. You know they used me in the trailer for this? Twice they put me on the trailer. How much he hates me and they use me for the promote his Netflix special. That's crazy.
Douglas, you need to take care about the ambulance and the fights next time.
100%.
I heard that Eddie have the key for the ambulance. Take it from Eddie.
He stopped it himself. He stood in front like this.